You know what's kind of weird? Every single one of our ancestors knew how to feed themselves and preserve foods for winter. Except for those fancy pants people who had servants available to do that for them. Nowadays, however, there are many people who probably couldn't even prepare a box of mac and cheese for themselves, much less cook a meal from scratch or preserve vegetables, fruits, and meat for the winter. Humanity has become very dependent upon a massive system to provide for us. Though history says we live longer nowadays than we did 100 years ago, from what I see, modern-day humans have become much weaker and more vulnerable than any of our ancestors were. All of those who came before us had to be strong, and they had to know how to think outside the box to creatively solve problems. They all had to have a basic set of survival skills in order to get by that just aren't necessary in this day and age. As I showed in my self-sufficiency video, I come from a family that highly values fixing, building, and creating everything for ourselves. This originally grew from a place of necessity, as I come from a long line of people who simply didn't have the money to pay others to do things for them, so they had to figure it all out on their own. But this self-sufficiency mentality is something that I highly value in myself today. The fragility of our massive centralized systems really started standing out to me in 2020 when I was living in a very frozen place while experiencing food shortages. My complete dependence upon a system that was failing right before my eyes really scared me into becoming more self-sufficient than I already was. After living through Hurricane Helene and her aftermath, where I didn't have electricity for 9 days and didn't have any clean running water in my home for almost 2 full months, I now see even more clearly how important it is that everyone bring back some level of independence in order to protect ourselves and our families. As a reminder, you can buy my nature observation journals and composition notebooks at the link down below. Thanks for watching, and Little Maggie says hi.